trying to find a restaurant that an entire family will like is a pretty big challenge. Mom wants a piece of salmon, the kids want mac and cheese, Dad just wants to be left alone with his beer. Actually, now I'm just talking about my family, but at any rate, Dave Andelman is now here with some places that both kids and parents will enjoy. So we're not talking about the Chuck E. Cheese kind of places here.
No, I just took my 8-year-old nephew Max to Chuck E. Cheese, and I came very close to sticking my head in the whack-a-mole machine. So I'm talking about a restaurant where the parents can have a nice meal, maybe mom has a glass of wine, kids find something that they like,
right,
and they get out of there before they start ripping the place down.
All right, that's a good parameters for a good family restaurant. So let's start in New Hampshire, a restaurant called Louie Louie. Now this is that kind of place everyone just kind of likes.
Yeah, they have a couple of locations. This is a funky Italian kind of concept where everybody is having a great time. The centerpiece is the wood-fired brick oven. It makes the whole dining room smell great. You have fresh baked rolls and dipping oil to start the meal, or you can get some hand-breaded mozzarella sticks, crispy arancini. They have a great Bambino menu for the kids with stuff like lasagna and mini pizzas. And I recommend the buffalo chicken calzone. This is a big, fat, golden brown calzone baked in the oven. It's got big chunks of grilled chicken and smoked mozzarella, and it's finished with buffalo sauce and blue cheese dressing.
That looks genius right there. Now, you can also get a pizza there. And the truth is, a pizza probably is the ultimate family-friendly food, right? Everyone literally goes, dives in, grabs a slice, and they're happy. And there's a restaurant called the Portland Pie Company that you think does a good job, several locations too.
Yeah, they started in Maine, and now they stretch all the way to Reading, Massachusetts, and they just make great scratch pizzas, Danny. I mean, they're really great. They have a pub area, so if it's just the adults, you can go get a nice craft beer. If you come with a family, dining room is very open, fun vibe, and casual. Pizza's their specialty with a lot of creative combinations. They let the kids make their own pizza, but what makes this place different is the styles of dough. They have several: basil, beer, garlic, wheat, and even gluten-free.
Very cool. Now, if I were to let my kids decide where we're going to go to dinner and choose the restaurant, we would probably end up eating at Fuddruckers every single night, which frankly would be okay with me. But that is like the ultimate family. Everybody in the family likes Fuddruckers.
Perfect family spot. They get crazy during vacation. All of a sudden, in the restaurant business, burgers are the rage, right? Everybody's talking about hamburgers. It's hard to beat, especially for the money, Fuddruckers, because they're grinding their own beef. They're baking the buns from scratch. They have specialty burgers. You can top them off at a huge toppings bar. Kids love the burgers and fries. They even have a section for games and rides. The burgers, they come in a big variety of sizes, going all the way up to a pound. But what's underrated here is the milkshakes. I mean, this is a thick, rich, hand-blended to order milkshake.
Very cool right there. Literally, very cool, the milkshakes. Now, it's funny that more and more kids now are eating sushi. I mean, I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They love sushi. And I think one of the reasons is that I brought them to this place called Wasabi at the Natick Mall. And even kids that don't like any kind of seafood, they think that this is really fun.
It's amazing. I mean, I was speaking at a school to 6th graders, and I said, how many of you eat sushi? Every hand went up.
Yeah.
There's no way I knew what that was when I was in 6th grade. Okay, so this is not your standard lousy mall food court type experience. I mean, this is really an interactive kind of sushi restaurant. The tables or chairs, they're set up around a conveyor belt. So the sushi chefs, they make the rolls, they put them on the conveyor, and you just grab what you want, Dan. And the sushi is really good, and it's fun, it's visual, and they make kids' bento boxes made to look like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That is family friendly and is definitely very tasty.